All right, so the next topic that we want to get into is talking about, since it is right around lunchtime here, how wonderful for us to be able to talk about pizza as a service, right? Well, what does this mean, and why is this important? Well, if we start to get into the discussion about various cloud technologies, you hear a lot of people talking about taking it to the cloud. I saw one of our partners, Summit 7 Systems, in town here. They were doing a presentation. A guy named Ben Curry showed me this slide right here while I was sitting and listening to him talk. And I said, what a great way to try to describe how these different things work. So if you just take pizza, which most people in the world like, and we take our traditional on-premise type of mentality where, hey, we got to own everything, the ironclad, we got to buy the servers, we got to do everything. Well, you know what? That's kind of like the traditional methodologies that we use, and I think that that's in there. It should be, but if not, then I'll make sure I make this available to you guys. Um, the cloud is coming more and more to use, but essentially what we can do is we can make everything at home with our pizza. Okay, easy way to think of this is traditional. This is we bake everything ourselves and do everything and toss the dough and make it happen here. Uh, Infrastructure as a service is we manage the dining table, the soda, the gas and electric, the oven, the fire, but we actually push the dough, tomato sauce, toppings, and cheese like a Papa Murphy's kind of mentality here. Pizza as a service, the take and bake, and that would be the infrastructure as a service. The next one we would have here is the platform as a service, where essentially almost everything is being managed. The With the exception of us providing obviously the table, the chairs, and something to drink. So this is like Papa John's delivering or Domino's delivering to us, and that would be the platform as a service specifically. And finally, here, the software as a service means that we're outsourcing everything to somebody who can provide us the end to end solution. And that goes from soup to nuts here, from dining table all the way to the toppings and the cheese, baking it, making the magic happen, bringing it to your table. And metaphorically, I thought that this was a great way to try to introduce the topic to people that have never seen this before or heard about these, and it just shows you a little bit different way to think about how the cloud services are provided, and just kind of a creative way to think about these.